Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I have a pretty exciting video. So the 2024 Mustang Dark Horse I ordered is finally here. This is the one I ordered. I ordered it in Vapor Blue, as you guys can see here. I'm not like 100% with the color, but it is pretty cool. I'm like, I'd say maybe like 80% with the color. They didn't have any like rapid red or anything like that. Sorry about my shadow there. The sun's kind of at a bad spot, but they didn't have any like rapid red or anything like that. See, Dark Horse, I ordered it with the grabber blue calipers, and this is a non-handling pack. I'm not a fan of the handling pack. It just makes the offset really weird in the front, and then I don't know, I'm not a fan of the handling pack. I would never really take it to the track except for like a drag strip, so I wouldn't need the handling pack anyway. But it is a really good looking car for sure. Like the new Mustang, they really did a good job, you know, keeping it looking good. If you guys don't know, I did pick a BMW M2 over this car, and you know, the looks are a little controversial on that one. I like the way it looks, but they are controversial. Mustang people could pretty much agree that the Dark Horse does look really good. Some people are not a fan of like the plastic like in the front or whatever, but I think it looks good, and it's nice that all the vents in the front are all 100% functional, looks like, except for this one over here. That one's actually blocked off, the one in the bottom corner there, but it's all functional, looks good. All Dark Horses come with the stripes on the hood and the heat extractor right there. But yeah, really good looking car. Let's go ahead and check out the inside here. So you can see it's just a normal Dark Horse interior. It's nice soft touch up here. It's got like that weird like suede material right here. Soft touch. These are the Dark Horse seats. One thing I wish that they improved on is the quality of like this this vinyl on the side here. Like if they made it leather, I feel like it'd be a lot nicer, because this vinyl's kind of I don't know, the vinyl feels kind of cheap, I'm gonna be honest with you. But it does have like the suede inserts, and it kind of has like a blue tint to it. Like the perforations have like blue inside. I don't know if you guys can see it, sorry about the sun, but it does have like a blue perforation to it. I did order it with a manual transmission. I wanted to be different. Like I said, I ordered the color a little bit different than what I normally order. I like red cars, I like blue cars. Even though this is kind of like blue, but it's not like blue. I would normally get automatic cars if the automatic is good. But the automatic in the Mustang is actually a lot better for 24, but in my previous Mustang, a 2020 GT 10 speed, it was a little clunky, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. But I'm gonna hop inside. I'm gonna take you guys for a little drive. This isn't gonna be that much of like a review. It's gonna be more of like my explanation why you know, I picked my M2 over this one, and what my impressions are driving the manual. I've never driven a manual one yet, by the way. We've had only automatics come into our dealership right now, so this is the first manual I'm going to get to drive. So I'm really curious to see how it does, and let's hop inside. Let's get going. All right guys, we're inside here. It has kind of like a cool little graphic. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but it has a cool little graphic popping up. All right, let's go ahead and start it up now. Clutch in, obviously it's a manual. Make sure we're in neutral. Now that's one thing that my M2 does not come close to the Dark Horse on, is the sound. The sound of the V8 is amazing. It does sound really, really good. You know, especially with the manual transmission, you know, you can hear it going through the gears and all that. It's definitely a really good sounding vehicle. So the steering wheel, I mentioned this on my Dark Horse 10-speed review video, is that this material right here is like it feels like a suede steering wheel that's already matted. I know that sounds kind of negative, but I'm just telling you like how it feels. It feels like a suede steering wheel that's already like matted. So I don't know how I feel about this material on like the inner part. The outside feels okay. It's supposed to be real leather. It feels all right. These big screens are really nice. They did really good with the graphics. Like the graphics look really cool. I like this big screen in the middle here. It's fairly responsive. It's not like great, but it's decently responsive. So you can see there, see that took forever. But sometimes once you get it going, it's a lot quicker. By the way guys, if you're interested, if you're in the Las Vegas area, this car is for sale. So if you guys want a Dark Horse manual transmission, the one that I special ordered, let me know. I will definitely hook you guys up on this one. But yeah, the seats are cool. They're really comfortable. They're literally the exact same seat that they've been using in all the S550s. It just has like a different pattern, I guess. Like, you know, it has like the suede, and then this material feels really weird. Like I'm not a big fan of this material. 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% Now that's the best part of the Dark Horse, to be honest, is the exhaust sound. Like, I love the V8 sound. All right, guys, so this car is a manual, so it's gonna be a little harder to hold the camera, but we'll make do with what we got. All right, guys, we are cruising now. So far, feels pretty good. The transmission is really smooth. Has the rev matching downshifts. Sounds really good. I already mentioned that, but the sound is the main thing that I like a lot about driving the Dark Horse. And in comparison to my M2, you know, this is definitely a lot more loud, has a little bit more character as far as like the sound and all that. Now, is it as fast as my M2? Not even close. In stock form. Now, I know there's going to be people out there that say, oh, well, you can put a supercharger on the Dark Horse, make 1,000 horsepower. But as far as like from stock form, it's not near as fast as the M2. Obviously, my M2 is automatic, but even the automatic Dark Horse isn't even close. And I'm down to try that. If anyone has an automatic Dark Horse in the Vegas area and you want to see how it does versus the M2, feel free to reach out. All right. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, the sound is the main thing. But it feels like at home. You know, I've had two S550 Mustangs. This one feels like I can just get in this and just drive it. I don't have to worry about learning it or anything, because it feels very similar to the other Mustangs I've had in the past. Obviously, this one's a manual. I've had only automatic Mustangs, but it feels like a Mustang. You know, everything feels normal. That's fun. I think I would have had fun with the manual. You know, it's fun for sure. And even though it's slower, it is fun racing manuals, just because like you're in the moment, you're shifting gears, and you can just rev it whenever you want. All right, let's make a UE here, see how the turning radius is. Yeah, Mustangs have always turned really sharp. Even this one with the performance pack wheel setup. Oh my gosh, that's fun. So basically, in conclusion, my thoughts are this. The Dark Horse is an amazing car, right? Hold on, gotta get around this corner. Really sucks holding the GoPro. I should have brought my hat so I can mount it to my head. But basically, in conclusion, the Dark Horse is an amazing car. It sounds really good. I just don't know if it's worth the price, just because it's kind of expensive. Like, I feel like my BMW is worth the price because it's a BMW. You know, you have like the luxury brand, you have the performance, you have the fit and finish, you have the nice interior materials and all that stuff. This feels more like just like it's a fun driver's car, but I feel like you can get the same enjoyment out of like a base Mustang GT. Now obviously, if you like to take it to the track and do all this other stuff, you'll see the benefits of having the Dark Horse with the trans cooler, the oil cooler, diff cooler, all that stuff. In all honesty, I feel like you know, if you get like a base 10-speed GT or whatever and you want to do some upgrades, I feel like that's kind of like the best way to go with the new Mustang. But for those who do want the top dog, the Dark Horse, you know, the manual transmission, the Tremec instead of the MT82, then yeah, this is the way to go for sure. steering is very light. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little POV drive there. Let me know what you guys think of the Dark Horse. Do you think I made a mistake getting the M2 instead? I mean, I definitely do miss that sound, that's for sure. I'm really happy with my decision with the M2, but the Dark Horse is an amazing car for the people that want this kind of driving experience. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.